Bot would be on Empire. So, what are your predictions coming into this match?
Um, I think it's gonna be. I mean, the maps are just so interesting that I don't really know how to read it. I think it's actually. I'm gonna say like 3-1 AA.
Yeah, I was actually thinking like I'm saying 3-0 Bot in the chat, which is actually like really troll because in my opinion, like Bot doesn't really have a chance to win this match. I think AA is like too good right now for Bot to be able to beat him. But I do think Bot can pull out a map, and if they pull out one of the first three maps and it goes to Kashyyyk, they have a chance to go 2-2, and then they might like AA might fuck up. Like they'll probably postpone at that point, and then if this goes down the stretch and they can just fight for their lives, like they're still in it.
Yeah,
So I
for
think
sure.
like if they can win one of the first three, they have a chance. But if they get obviously if they get 3-0, then sheesh, it's over.
Yeah, but yeah, do you want
So
to run down matchups while we got a minute?
yeah, sure. I'll start off with the grunt matchup. It's Kentaro versus Shotdown. Obviously, you kind of have to take Shotdown in this one. He's like possibly the best gun of all time, easily top three, top two in most people's opinion. And then Kentaro, on the other hand, is like Kentaro's an interesting player. I always thought he was like a really good team player, and he was just like okay at grunt. But then they kind of got kind of toxic, like the whole bot call in mid-season, and I kind of like lost that respect for Kentaro on that end. So I think he's definitely the weak link of the team.
Yeah, I can see that. All right, I'll go jump down to Rocket here. Lack versus A-Hole. The teacher versus the mentee. Um, I'm gonna give this one to Lack just as of recent. I think a lot of people might argue that A-Hole wasn't the strongest performer in the last playoff match, and I think Lack always plays with a big chip on his shoulder in the playoffs. So,
Yeah,
but
I
both of
can't
them
argue
can
with
turn up.
that. Yeah, exactly. And as for the snipers, it's Starseeker versus Iceman. Generally, a lot of people would take Iceman in this matchup, but I'm gonna go out here and I'm gonna take Starseeker, and I'm gonna tell you why. And that is Starseeker is probably the sniper who gives me the most trouble on this game, and it's just who honestly has the most similar playstyle to me. And because of that, I'm a root for him. Like I want Starseeker to do well. Like I want him to put out right now. It
Yeah,
might not happen. Iceman might prove to be the better sniper, but I'm gonna go with Starseeker.
no, Starseeker's definitely troublesome. Last off, man, I'm gonna ask you about this one: Diablo versus Shocker.
Ooh, I'll take Shocker just because his tech skill is so good. But Diablo is a formidable matchup in that he brings a lot to bot. Like he's the piece that ties them all together in the biggest way. So I
Yeah,
think
for
it's up
sure.
to Diablo to really play outstanding. If he's not playing outstanding, then they have no chance.
All right, so I'm just looking here. It looks like pretty standard start here. I don't know.
Yeah. One thing surprising is that, well, not too surprising, is that Millennium had Shocker take base too, and they're just trying to get him points. That's 5 points off the rip. Whereas normally you might see NG go straight into 6,
Yep.
which is what Bot did. But Iceman and Lack take out Diablo, and now Starseeker taking on Rocket and Sniper in 6. He gets 1. Fighting Lack now. It's a big fight here. It's pretty much for control of 6. Lack will have Shocker follow up, and he's here now.
Yeah, and it seems like Mill is really heavy on this side of the map. Okay.
Yeah, they're really looking for 6 because what happened there is like now they have Shocker is going to have 10 points after he takes base 6.
We've gained a command post.
And even though like the map is pretty even as far as like 3 bases to 3 bases, it's going to be tough for them to shut down Shocker if he gets anyone's close reduction.
True. Pretty classic. I've seen the grunts are battling over 3, the water
We've lost
nades.
the command post.
I'm just trying to like jump around the map and catch the action.
Yeah, they was a tough map.
All the action is at 6 right now, though. It looks like.
Yeah, 6 is popping. We have Shocker taking on a double team against Diablo and Starseeker. They got him forced out of the base, but if they white it out and he can manage to stay alive and recap the base, it'll be huge.
Yeah, that's just feeding him more points.
Don't white it
We
yet.
gained a command post.
It's got the
We
1v1.
gained a command post. Enemy reinforcements are
See
declining.
Diablo. Ooh, and he takes out Diablo with Lack. So Shocker's still at 10 points, so it's not too bad for Bot there.
Yeah, they're gonna want to get on him soon because
Yeah,
and
definitely.
you know that's in the back of their mind already. There's no way they went into this without knowing that they had to keep a track on Shocker.
Absolutely. I think both teams' game plan like kind of revolves around Shocker, and that AA wants to get him awards, and Bot wants to do whatever they can to stop him from getting awards. I think that's like the
We've
biggest
lost the command
win
post.
condition for both teams.
Yep.
Which is kind of cool to see because you're going to see both of them going so
Hostile
hard at that
capture a
objective.
command post. We're taking heavy losses.
You see a lot of pressure from AA on the bot here. Diablo's facing a double team against the weak set 4. He gets the sniper, but now he's got to take on Shoddy. He's going to have Starseeker helping. And Shoddy gets him with a nice nade. But Starseeker does clean it up, so they are going to keep 4.
Yep. So for
and actually, Empire has every base lead. AA is actually just wiping out 5. I think it's Lack fighting right now.
Lack goes down. Yeah, that's
and I
it.
think that's map 1 to bot. Wow, coming out so hot. That is incredible. Really good play by bot there. They just applied so much pressure. They brought a ton of double teams. And I think like they were able to kill Shocker once, but it was at that point AA only had 1 base, so pretty much didn't mean much. Like he had no chance to get rolling.
Yeah,
really well played by bot.
I mean, I'm gonna go out on a limb. It's maybe not a limb. I think Shocker only died that one time, but I think it was right at the end there. You know, he probably was on his way to reduction, but it didn't matter because his base, you know, they just couldn't hold bases.
Yeah, and I think that's kind of a story of bot and AA right there. Shocker dies once, but he didn't really do much the whole time.
Yeah.
Back going 4-1, playing really well. And then we see bots or AA's weeks going 1-3 for both of them, which is very below average considering that Starseeker went 3-2, A-Hole went 1-0 and did not die. And Kintaro also went 1-1 but took so many bases. That's 22 points in bases.
Yep.
That's crazy. That's a really good job by Kintaro to get those bases capped. And they just were able to get the base advantage and then end it quick. Really impressive.
Yeah, and that's definitely just sometimes Dagobah will just go that way. It's one of those maps that it just seems, and I don't even know how to explain it, just seems like it can swing itself, and all of a sudden, you know, basically AA got swept across the map, and they lost all their bases for it.
Yeah, and like Dagobah has a lot of bases where if like you're down to one of those bases, it can be very tough to fight out of. Like base 2, base 1 and 5 are just so isolated from other bases, it can be tough to break out. Like even base 4, you can clash from so many angles. Like it's tough on Dagobah if you get down to one base, you have to break out quick or you're fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good job by A-Hole. His only kill was on a Shocker. Biggest kill of the match though so far.
Yeah, pretty much.
And, we go to Tandem CTF, which is. People say bot's bad at Tandem CTF, but I will say that Diablo himself is super good at this. He's so good at running flags, especially on Rebels, but he will have Empire this time.
Yeah, I was gonna say, neither one of these teams, I feel like you don't see them play this a whole lot, but yeah, it's same thing with Diablo. Shocker is also like a really good flag runner, and I think it's just with this like spastic movement, but both of them can like do a really good job of getting the flag in.
Yeah, and if Shocker gets 1 cap, he's at such a risk for reduction, and he like normally reduction on Tandem CTF doesn't mean that much. You're most likely gonna die again, but with Shocker, he will play so safe and he will hold that reduction until the match is over.
Yep.
And I think having Lack on his team and Lack's experience just in competitive gaming and just playing CTF and strategy-wise, like I think AA has the upper hand on this, and like I think they'll just out-strategize him. But if bot can fix some of the mistakes that they've had all season on Tandem CTF, they could definitely pull this out.
And right now, I'm guessing that's just him messing around. I was A-Hole's running around as an NG, but I don't think they're gonna switch. No, Diablo's also an NG.
I think it would be poor for them to switch, but this is one of the maps that A-Hole would switch to NG and like randomly go. But that makes no sense to me because I think Diablo's such a power player on this map.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see how the start goes because I think if one team can get off to a quick rip, which will most likely be AA, then they could just train 3 flags and just like that and get a huge lead.
Yeah, for sure. It's such a momentum.
Another thing about like bot on this map is that they just play so passive compared to other teams.
The Empire has the flag.
But they quickly get out and grab the flag, which is nice to see. Diablo holding the middle.
Black went down. I can't find the flag. Okay, Kintaro's got it.
He does have it, nice.
And he's right past.
Yeah, he's running. He's Cohen. He's by. He's gonna have Shocker blocking him in the way.
Okay.
Ooh, he gets a nice step back. A quick scare though for bot, playing really aggressive off the rip. And
That's what I've definitely
right
noticed
behind.
that playing against bot is that it seems like sometimes their caps aren't even like they're not planned out. They're not set up. They kind of just get the flag. They get a couple kills and they just go, and somehow they just kind of stroll into your base. But that's also I feel like that's bigger with the Empire. Sometimes you can just get you get the rebels caught on a bad side, a bad spawn, and you just
Yeah,
get
the
ends.
thing is, like, with the Rebel spawns, is like if you spawn all spawn white room or all spawn black room, it can be so tough to switch back over, and like that's like the best opportunity for Empire to get a cap. But we see Lack holding the flag in the base right now, playing so passive, just waiting for his team to spawn and get some kills. So
Yeah, there's
pushing it up to black now.
like a 1v1 in white going on between the NGs, but Shocker pulled that one out, and now they're pushing off of it.
And Shocker, in classic fashion, runs right to the middle of the map. He's gonna want to hold this down. Those are failed that pack. He's running back to his base now.
Yeah, he's gonna have to get back because they are running the flag in. It's just Kentaro, but Ahel's behind him.
And they're gonna try to train it. Ahel falling behind. Ooh, they got the kill on Shoddy. Can't kill Shocker.
Nope, and Shocker did get the flag. Shocker goes down.
And, yeah, he now drops it. It's 3-on-1 in this dark room right now.
And now this is really big on Lack to hold this down here. Although they are going to get spawn in a few seconds. That's a rocket, and I think they're going to cap
that's
this.
a cap for Diablo.
Yep.
Yep, so 1-0 bot. Very nice job there by bot. Like, that's something I've seen from them all season. Is that they really they grouped up in the dark room and pushed it all as a team.
Although it looked
And we
like...
see
Oh, Kentaro's already
Kentaro with the
back.
flag again, already back in white room. So much pressure from this bot team right now. This is crazy.
I think Bot came out here to make everybody eat their words. Oh, that's a grenade, though.
Definitely, he tried to 1v1 shot. He said, "Fuck that amount." Switched the sides with the flag, and it's actually a pretty good play. So now A is gonna have control of the flag in their own dark room. See Iceman pick it up and try to run by. Does get by the powers though. Able misses rocket.
And if he can not step on a mine, well,
And he does exactly that. He called that. That's a classic A-hole line spot too.
yeah. It's really hard on this map because you get so eager to just like get past, especially when you're, he noticed he's past the powers, but you got to keep an eye out for the mine. If it took the 1 second to blow that up, might have
I'm
had a
like
chance.
the biggest culprit of that. Like I do that all the time. I'll just be like, oh, both powers down. I got flag. I'll run up right through the first door. Mine.
Yep.
I'm done. Like just like that. It just ends so much momentum. We see Starseeker with it solo pushing through the dark room.
Yeah, and I'm consistently seeing, it just seems like Shocker's pushing up, and he's just fighting Diablo, which is good. He took out Diablo, but he's not ready to play defense. It's putting a lot of pressure on Lack to hit these rockets.
Yeah, Shocker's having a really tough time rotating with his team and being in the right place right now. Lack doing a really good job getting that body on A-hole, though. That was huge, because if he went down there, they could have cap the bot. His whole team spawns dark room with him, so he's got everybody ready to push. Shocker dropping help for him.
Shocker does go down. I think that was, oh no, it was a rocket from A-hole.
That was a nice long range rocket. Like about as long range as you can get on this map. Shotty going hard, takes out one. Goes down to Kentaro.
Iceman's behind him,
Oh,
Starseeker's behind him.
wow. That was like a massive train, just one person killing the person in front of him and just dying to the person behind him.
Yep.
Shocker ends up with it, but he's gonna have A-hole in his face.
I think
Trying
everybody...
to hold him off, getting naded out. He's gonna run right back in the team. He's gonna slow this down.
Yeah, and I'd like to see... Well, they might just try to brute force this through, but it's always interesting when the Rebels try to send somebody on the other side and just cause a distraction, get some kills, wreak havoc in the base.
And we see Starseeker and Iceman both doing just that, and they're both flanking. They're gonna have a 1-on-1 here. This is big because Shocker just got a kill. Starseeker might have to pull back.
It looks like, Shocker went down to a depth pack, and now A-hole is holding the flag.
I think that's something we're going to see a lot this match, is like the stalemate at one of these doors, and then we're going to see Iceman and Starseeker both flanking the sides. And like whoever can win that 1v1 as quick as possible and flank that enemy team, it's going to make the big difference for the team.
Yep.
So we see Iceman taking out Starseeker, Shocker with one piece of his own. Bot trying to hold it in 2. It's just the powers up for him. See Shocker going in on him. Shotty's on the flank through the middle.
A-hole might have just killed himself.
Looks like if Diablo can get this kill on Shocker, it'd be huge. It stops some momentum. But I think he's going to go down. Oh no, he's actually going to
retreat with the flag?
Then goes down. And that's bad because he's going to miss spawn, so it's going to be all 4 up for AA pushing into the base.
A-hole got the good spawn though, he got up top. Black's going to push up the ramp, and A-hole's going to be ready for him.
Nice. The Shocker's gonna follow him behind, but he's the last person. And he takes out A-hole, but the flag is gone. Kentaro's outside with it on the other side. Now he's got to get back.
Yeah, Kentaro's all the way to white now. Although good nade, good nades. Slow it down.
Kentaro loves pushing this 3 though. Shot him with a nice kill though. He's gonna have a free run except for A-hole in the base.
This is some hectic CTF here.
Yeah. This is actually what I like to see though. It's actually a really nice match. I feel like both teams are playing a little different than I've seen them play in the past on this map.
They're playing like they care, you know? It's like
Yeah,
sometimes
very
you go
true.
in and it's just CTF and you get scored on and it's whatever.
Mhm.
You can tell everything has a very, like, diligent purpose to it. They're playing really
I
strategic.
feel like Bot is like playing more strategic than I've ever seen. And then AA, I just feels like they're a little more reckless. It's almost like they're just kind of they're trying to push it more. They're not slowing down quite as much. Like I've seen Shocker pull it into 2 like once or twice, but he used to pull it in there all the time and just wait for 5 minutes,
Yeah.
3 to 5 minutes, just waiting for that opportune moment.
And that'll definitely happen when you go into a playoff match, you lose the first map real quick, and then you get scored on right away in CTF. Kind of throws you on your heels. I think one thing you realize is that it's a 5-flag game. It's an hour-long time limit, and there's a lot of CTF to go. So I think they're gonna regain themselves as I try to find the flag here. But
and this team knows that like they can just turn it around, get that 3 caps in a row, just get that tri-cap, that double cap.
Yep.
But Avo does get a nice call on Shocker. He's 1v1 in Iceman in the dark room with flag right now. He's just gonna try to run by.
I don't see
Wander
nobody's
down.
in front of him.
No one spawned in front of him. He's gonna have that 2-0 to bot on Tainted CTF. Wow.
Yeah, it looks like they all spawn black room behind him, and
Yeah, they got some bad spawns. And I think Diablo was right there. Starseeker was there to pick it up, and now he's gonna run a dark room with A-hole again. It's just Shocker on that side. If he can get by Shocker, this is huge.
Shocker missed the flag pickup there. That might be crucial. Yeah, he does get the kill.
A-hole was able to pick it up, and now Kentaro's gonna try to run it by, just push it as far as possible. Smart play here. They do get them all, but they are going to make that spawn at 14 minutes or 14 seconds, and then we'll see which side they go.
And a lot of the times,
Actually, 3 of them already made spawn.
oh wow, I was gonna say a lot of the times I'm kind of critical of that like hectic flag running where they just kind of aggressively push it into the base without a setup. But especially if you're just capped and you're up 2-0, that really it's almost like a mental game.
Yeah, it's a smart play because they can push it as far as possible, and if they die, they'll at least get a spawn and have enough time. If they get a bad spawn, they'll have enough time to rotate over where they need to be.
Yeah.
So in that situation, I definitely agree with that move. Pushing it 2 side right now. They're going to get into dark room. AA just spawned. So they had split spawns. Powers on the dark side.
That was a good det pack. Takes out A-hole with the flag. Starseeker's gonna be on it though.
Diablo can get this kill. It's huge. And Starseeker's running by.
Where is he?
And Diablo's going to train it.
That's in.
3-0 bot. Wow. They're playing so well right now. And Iceman's going for the counter cap. He's got a mine in front of him, and Starseeker spawns right in front of him. Does get by, but he's got a nade waiting for him. Great play by Bot. Getting back, and Kentaro's just wreaking havoc in their base. 1v1ing Shocker right now. It does go down, but it's still 3 up for Bot, 2 up for AA.
Yep. And apologies, I have my little flag thing and I forgot about it, so update that. 3-0.
Slacking.
Still fucking always slacking on this shit. Alright.
It's kind of reset right now.
Alright.
Diablo misses a jetpack. The flag carrier real quick. We got Shoddy with it, kind of moving back and forth. He wants to push 2 side, but Bot is all on the 2 side. So they switch it over to 3. You have Kentaro in front of him. He just pulls it right into 3. He's going to try to slow play. Or he's just going to go right by. Because Diablo's stuck in the middle, so it's only going to be 2 of them in their base.
Oh.
Nice nades.
I honestly did. I wanted to see him go up top, but
I did too. It was weird that he pushed back. I think Lack made a call here, it's clear, but then like there's someone threw a nade behind him that just closed that path.
yeah.
You see Lack trying to push Turbine, but he's got 3 people in front of him.
Yeah, I mean, I can't
Can
see
dodge around.
him getting past this.
Oh, and it goes down.
And
And Shotty's stuck on the wrong side. They can push this 2-side quickly. Get a kill on Shotty and then get into base. It'll be in a good spot for a cap as you see Diablo just running right by.
now Shoddy's still behind him, although they do get. It doesn't look like they got good spawns, but they're gonna have time to get over.
Yeah, they're gonna have powers on defense way back. Both the weaks are down. They have a big advantage here if they can get this in. Just gotta get a good train. Starseeker goes first. Diablo following. And he dives 4-0. I think he got it. He got it.
Yeah, he
4-0
got that.
bot right now.
Damn, Bot is out here making a statement.
Wow, this is huge. Iceman carelessly jumps on a mine. On all of Bot is in perfect spots to defend this counter. Like, they couldn't even get to the flag fast enough to counter it. Playing so well right now.
Mm-hmm. It just seems like, and Millennium, AA, they just can't get anything going. They haven't even gotten like a decent flag run. They haven't had them scared once.
I don't even know if they've had an opportunity to hit the jump as we see Shotty miss it right there.
And even,
oh, man.
There
he
is
just
some.
gets destroyed as he lands.
I was gonna say A-Hole killed about half his team right there, but it didn't matter.
As long as he stopped that flag, that was huge. But Shotty did miss the jump. If he had made that, because then the rocket, A-Hole just missed the rocket, so he would have had a chance. Can't guarantee it, of course, but
Yeah.
you never know. See A-Hole playing very safe with the flag right now, just holding it on top base.
I mean,
top four.
yeah, at this point they have nothing to lose. No reason to give up anything.
They can't play too aggressive right now and just try to end it and then give up 2 flags, let them right back in it. You know what I mean? So it's just like, I like the way they're playing. They're playing very safe when they have this advantage. It just seems like AA is carelessly walking in through doors, hitting mines, hitting nades.
Yep.
I mean, very uncharacteristically. As for Shotty and Iceman, especially. Hey, hold on. It's not a shocker right now in base 3. Starts pushing through the middle. Ooh, took that part. He's Starseeker left on defense for Bot right now. He's got the elbow with him now. Hey, they should switch the flag over, but they don't. You just switch Iceman over. Ooh, big double kill from Diablo.
Yeah, I was about to say, oh, a decent flag push here, but nope, Diablo shuts him down. And now basically it's another Shotty versus the world.
Yeah. I would have liked to see them switch the flag side, or just push all his 4 there instead of splitting Iceman without the flag. Didn't really make much sense to me, but it's good play from Diablo nonetheless. Basically get a triple kill.
Yep.
Ooh, he does eat a bad death that quick. It's alright.
And now, that was a triple kill.
So Shocker delivers it right back.
But he went down.
Yeah, it's all down for Bot though. They do 3 of them make smart.
And there's he walks it right into the mines.
Wow. Classic, and Bot's gonna be able to pick this up.
I mean, they were in time that they would have had the defense.
They would have had the defense, but it's just like running into that mine is just so careless at this point. I think I've seen them die to a nade or a mine through that door about 6 times between the both of them.
Yep.
You see Lack on a big flank right now. If he can get this, what a dead pack from Diablo. Sees him on the floater. And
I can't believe he got that up there in time.
Abel just said, "Fuck the team."
Although he got past, Shotty misses the jump though.
Shotty misses the jump again. He might have one more shot, but he just throws it. Oh my god!
I can't believe that didn't even kill him.
Wow, Abel's just like no regard for his team or himself. He just like, as long as he gets these kills, he does not give a fuck. You see Bot just stepping up to the plate right now, all playing so we've seen such big double kills, triple kills from Diablo and A-Hole right now.
Yeah, as soon as you think Mill's about to have something going, shut it down.
Just shutting it down.
And once again, yeah, it looks like they're just gonna hold this little defensive play.
Yep.
Nothing to give up.
AA does have an hour technically, but it's gonna be tough to hold off 4 flags or 1 cap compared to 5. So
yeah.
It'd be miraculous if AA won this. This would be a comeback of the fucking season.
If they win this
on this map at least. Wow.
It'd be our wombo combo.
Yeah, that would be nasty. See, returns the favor, just steps on a little sign, steps on a little pull. It's like Diablo's gonna get to pick up like where's Millennium to pick up the flag after Shocker just or Able just hits a mine. They can just play this slow game as much as they want right now. They have free reign over this base too.
Yep. I mean, basically they got him on their heels. I don't know how else to put it.
Yeah.
They're
Now let's see.
and actually
he's light room. He's gonna have a free push here. Shoddy and Lack in the base, but if he has Starseeker and Kintaro on the other side. Gonna need someone to follow though in case he drops the flag because they're gonna spawn right now. He does have A-Hole with him. Dipping and dabbing, dipping and dabbing.
That's it. Oh,
and he goes down, but A-Hole's there.
Lack picked up the flag.
Wow, big play by Lack. He was so close. He was putting the jukes on, tried to go Barry Sanders.
Lack kills himself though. The flag is down.
And we see Kintaro pick it up. He's gonna switch it Dark Room. He's got Shocker on the chase, but he nades behind him. Doesn't kill him. He's
got a mine.
pushing.
Oh.
If he can somehow get this, wow. A bold effort from Kintaro, but I like the aggression, just keeping that flag pushed. See Diablo having his turn now. It looks like AA is able to successfully defend that.
Yeah, and Shoddy's getting
very close on 2 instances.
Shoddy is piecing out of here, and he's gonna have Diablo in front of him. It's not gonna be easy.
And Shoddy just opts not to go for the jump, and he just misses another jump. What is this right now? I'm sorry, but Shoddy.
This is not playoff. Okay.
Yeah. And we see Diablo gets one, and he just runs by, picks the flag up right in front of Shocker, and now he's on the. Lack is gonna have to respawn if they can't get this chase down. Ooh, Starseeker gets Shocker. Shocker's gonna miss spawn. Lack is on the chase though. Oh, right. Shocker did miss spawn. Actually, my apologies. And Lack will get him. I was kind of a scare from AA though. If Shocker missed that spawn, like Diablo could have just ran by and scored that.
Yep.
You see Lack solo pushing the flag 3 side. He's gonna take it in the base. A-Hole just man-moding right now. Ooh, destroying Shoddy with the pistol. On a big flank. If you can drop the mine and get the double.
Oh, double?
And he does it! Oh my god, that's all 4 down for AA. They're all going to get the spawn. Wow, this A-Hole is on a new level right now, dude. And they're 4-man pushing Dark Room.
I mean, Mill's going to have the defense set up.
They're going to have it set up, but if they can push this and get the train. He dodges the death pack. There's the rocket. A-Hole picks it up.
Somebody went down.
And he gets it. 5-0 bot. Wow, and they take a 2-0 series lead. Oh my god, dude. This is crazy, dude. I did not expect bot to come out like this. We just see Shoddy 12 and 27, Iceman 14 and 31. The 6 Kintaro and Starseeker both outplayed the weeks. Like the powers are relatively similar, pretty even. But the weeks were just, like, honestly just dominated. Not necessarily kill death-wise, but just, like, the amount of pressure they pushed with the team. It was just, like, they would split Iceman. It just wouldn't work out.
Yeah, no, there was no way, like, they just couldn't find a rhythm. They couldn't even get an offensive going. I can't think of one time where I really felt like AA, you know, they didn't even get blocked at the rim.
Yeah, they just didn't even get close. Like, they didn't get one cap, and then they just didn't get close.
And now
this
is what I remember criticizing, what was it, Bot versus STR, and they went Mustafar first. I remember criticizing it. I was saying, if you lose, you know, Bot's best map, you lose it first, it puts you on a bad roll for the rest of the series. Now you put it third, they're up 2-0, and they're going into Mustafar with all the confidence in the world.
Yeah. And now I will say, everybody remembers Shocker's 60 kill performance against LSJ on Mustafar. But I will tell you that Bot is not LSJ on Mustafar. Bot made this map what it is. They birthed Mustafar, to be honest with you. Like A-Hole and Diablo, this was their map, season 8 and 9. Like they do not want to lose on this, and they have so much momentum coming in. And so you can say, well, yeah, AA got Rebels, like they got what they wanted, sure. But Bot plays on Empire every single time, and they still win. So it just doesn't make a difference for them. They're gonna go hard, and this is their map. They want to win this so bad and just end it 3-0.
Yeah, especially after, you know, they know people were doubting them.
Yeah, I think A-Hole is just so hyped right now. I'm sure Lack is raging in his call playoff Lack, how he gets. He's got to be just screaming, just like pumping his team up. They got to pull something out. Like if they lose this map quickly, it's gonna be so heartbreaking. If they can extend it, they have a chance because that's where Shocker will thrive. If they can, like, I know they had a strategy against us, and if they can get that set up and do what they did against us, they'll be fine. They can win this map. But I think that's a long con on a map that can end very quickly in a matter of seconds.
Yep. I can't decide what would be more heartbreaking, is if it was real quick or if it went really long and they still lost.
If it went really long and they still lost, you could say, like, well, they were already down quick. It's just like they never even had a chance to get one, like, to contest any map. Like,
Yeah.
They just got dominated so hard every match. It's just like, wow, did we deserve to be here? And I don't know. It's like a really poor showing from AA right now. I expected them to come out so strong. It's really nice to see this from Bot, though.
Let's see. I'm gonna jump on.
Generic strat here. One hop on Shocker.
Yep.
Let's see how he's doing. He's holding down base too. He just got a nice
Quick
step
kill.
back on Diablo. Yeah, double team
Quick
by the
double.
Weeks. He gets one. That's a quick triple for him.
No, Starseeker got away. Peaced out, went to
Nice call.
1.
Starseeker did get out. So it's going to be 2 points for, or 4 points for Shocker right now. And he's just playing so passive. He's going to go back to 1 for Starseeker. Starseeker's really good at base 1. This is where he first showed me, like, wow, he's a beast. So if he can get this cat and kill Shocker, game changer.
That being said, it's still Shocker. Although he hasn't gotten him yet. And
Oh, Starseeker gets him! Wow! And Empire's down to base 4, but they just got 1 and they're wiping out 2 and 5 right now. With Shoddy at base 0, if they can get 1, 2, 5, and 4, this is huge for Bot. They can just get them trapped immediately.
yeah, I'm on Lack. I'm watching him hold down 2. He's got some help here.
And then Iceman. Good job on Iceman. He one-shot the sniper, just got him on the first shot. Now he's going to be able to fight him at 1. And I don't know if Starseeker charges, so he might get 1 for free.
Yeah, Starseeker spawned at 4. They actually
Yeah.
3 of Bot spawned at 4.
And that might have been a mistake from Starseeker there. If they could have held that one side and just pincered them, they could have probably kept the pressure on, but I think they kind of got to reset to base 4 now.
Yeah.
So you see Diablo take out Starseeker, or take out Shocker, and now him and Starseeker are taking base 2. With A-Hole to help now, they're going to have that.
We can't afford to keep losing command posts.
And snipers are still fighting over 1.
We gained a command post. The enemy has captured a
We
command
kill
post.
that Iceman. We're going to see Shocker spawning at 1. Shocker's going to stay in this 1-2-5 area the whole map. He's not going to go to base 4 unless it's to end the map.
Now, what I'm gonna look at here. So I've been seeing the the weeks have been 1v1ing each other, and Millennium has been they've been winning those fights, but Bot has control of the middle of the map
Lost control of the command
easily.
Yes, and I think that's Diablo and A-Hole doing a really good job. And as we see A-Hole kill Shocker, and I mean, it's just like Diablo and A-Hole, they always work well together. It's like when they're clicking, dude. Like, they will just dominate. And having them in the 1-2-5 area to go against Shocker Lack, I think that's a really good
Reinforcements are
matchup.
being depleted. The enemy has captured a
Yeah,
command
Rockets,
post.
did they both die? Okay, he killed himself.
Did. And we're going to see Shoddy and Iceman pushing to this Catwalk 2 side. And Iceman will take out Starseeker on the Catwalk, but Diablo does spawn too. With Kintaro.
We got Shocker 1v1ing A-Hole at base 5, and he's gonna go down to A-Hole. Man, A-Hole is just, I mean, they just know this map so well, they know how to 1v1.
He's just dominating. Iceman is so low health against Kintaro. Kintaro leaves him. He's just like, let him go to 4, someone will spawn
The enemy
there.
has captured a
And it's
command
Starseeker.
post. We're taking heavy losses.
And Starseeker's just gonna hold
And
him off. so
Rebels
he's not
only have
going
1.
anywhere.
Only have base 1. Starseeker. Oh, no, never mind. Wrong team.
Taking 2, but it's gonna be another A-Hole Shocker 1v1 at
We control the command post.
And he
and
just,
A-Hole gets him again.
I mean, he
Oh
just
my
rolled.
God.
I don't know how else to
Yeah.
put it.
A huge misplay by Shocker. Like, that's just disrespecting A-Hole, I feel like.
Hmm.
Iceman playing really well this match so far, though. He's been doing a good job against Starseeker. He got up to 4, but Bot did spawn on him.
Yeah, and Shocker did get in base 5, although he's gonna get spawned on again.
And so A-Hole gets another spawn. 3 death packs, but he's got Starseeker helping, and he goes down again.
Yeah, it doesn't even need him.
Shocker just getting no chance to even get like 5 points, 7 points. Like he can't even get to regen, which is really big for bot. Because I think that's AA's only hope of winning this map.
Yep. Yeah, they're just not. They're not playing with like any. There's no stride. There's no like even signs of like winning this.
Yeah.
You know,
it just seems like they want Shocker to carry, but they're not helping him at all. They're just letting him 1v2 and 5, 1v1 A-hole and 5. And it's like, obviously, he's losing this matchup pretty badly. So you got to make a change at some point and just like be like, all right, Shocker, you're going to have to go to the 4-3 area. You're going to have to go here instead of just dying to A-hole.
Yeah. Lack does get base 4. Bases are... I mean, it's going to be 3-4, so it's kind of a map flip here. But they're still going to be losing those reinforcements real quick.
And with Shoddy over on the 2 side of the map, they don't have anyone here to take that for the reinforcements. I'm not sure if they would want to anyways. I think they're going to try to pressure 5 and 1. But we see the weaks in that 2 right now. So interesting strategy for one. Diablo's going to free ride up to 4. I think Black will miss 1 there. Iceman makes it, but if you can kill Iceman, this is a free base for Diablo. Oh, when he goes down to an 8. Nice job by Iceman there.
Alright, Shocker just got 2. He's gonna go into. Actually, he's going back for 2. He's got Starseeker there.
Oh, Starseeker headshot Shoddy. If you can get Shocker. Ooh.
And I've seen Shocker's gotten 3 or 4 kills right here, so he's, maybe starting to feel himself, but he's gonna have both powers on him.
Yeah, this is just where they need to be careful because if they just continuously like give him a kill, white out the base, and then he gets a double kill, gets another cap on the base, like he's just gonna have reduction out of nowhere, and they're gonna have no idea.
Yeah.
And they're just helping him out so bad right now. Bringing the reinforcements to help Shocker. This is what AA needed to do, and they retake control of the 1-2 area.
We got 1 is going to be the snipers, 1v1 and again. Last I saw, it looked like Iceman was winning these, but the Starseeker pulls it out that time.
Yeah, Starseeker, like I said, is just really good at that base. Like, I would take him at minimum 50-50, and it's going to be tough for Iceman to take that base. Starseeker can just go 50.
Yep.
And we see the weaks inside base 2 for bot, just keeping Lack out of the base.
That time,
so
Shocker got into base 5 and he actually beat, he killed A-hole. He's got Diablo, and Diablo just killed himself. I don't know what happened there.
Kind of a misplay there.
So Shocker's on a bit of a roll.
Shocker is on a roll. It's gonna be scary. This is actually huge for him. He's got Diablo and A-hole rushing him at 5, so he's gonna have to hold off this double team. See, A-hole missed the rocket. Here comes Diablo, and there's a death pack to shut him down just like that.
I think they knew they wanted to do that too.
Yeah, they are just headhunting him. And moments before that, actually, Bot's weeks single-handedly took out base 2, so they went against Lack and I think Shoddy, and they just wrecked him twice in a row and took base 2 back first. They should have 2 and 5. But we do see Iceman did sneak back to 1.
Yeah, we see AA's fighting back for a bit of control here. They didn't end up getting trapped in base 1, which is super fortunate, but they got a long way to go.
Very back and forth so far. It's like the base flips. It's just like they'll have like 1, 4, and 3, and then they'll have 1, 2, 4. It's just very weird base catch.
Yeah, the difference is it feels like Bot has control of where they want to be.
Yeah, it looks like Bot knows what they want to do and like knows exactly what bases they need to be at, whereas AA is just like, all right, we need to salvage a base. Like we just need to get one, and so they're at like 3 random bases.
Yep.
Yeah, Diablo versus Shocker in the middle here. Shocker runs away, he has Lack to help. Maybe 2 on the powers for Diablo. With Iceman coming, it'll be tough for him. He's free. Oh, if he gets Lack, and he's going to go down to a D.
Get that.
At least he picked up the rocket on that. That's actually huge because it kind of stops him from pushing a little bit.
Bases are evened out. It's like, yeah, Iceman got up to 4.
So A has very strangely 5, 4, and 0. Or no, I believe Bot has 5, 4, 0, and 3. So A is down to 1 and 2. They need to get control of base 5. They can repair the bridge and send Shoddy over and turn the map like that. So this is a huge fight.
Yep, and actually Shoddy just beat A-hole. Took out A-hole. A-hole took out... Oh, Lack was there. Okay. Let's see. Where is everybody going?
Very interesting. A-hole fighting with Iceman, just wrecks him. So we fighting Shocker in the middle now.
And actually, that's triple kill by the entire team of bot on AA.
Yeah,
And
they're
that's
gonna be
gonna
forced to spawn in 5 and 1, I believe.
no, they only have 5.
Oh, just 5. Wow, that's huge. We're gonna see Diablo flank around to the one side.
Diablo gets in the base. See Iceman go down.
Back spawns on him. Diablo just living for as long as possible. A-hole comes in now. Lag takes out Shocker. That's huge. We're gonna have this white. It's white. He takes out Shoddy. I think it's up to Lag. Lag goes down. Oh no, and he jumps off, and I think that's it. Bot wins 3-0 in the losers bracket semifinals. Wow. 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 I called it. It might have been trolled, but I called it.
Well, shit, they came out here. And I don't know what to say.
I don't know.
They
dude,
showed
I'm
everybody up.
stunned. I am stunned. No one could have ever guessed 3-0 like that.
I wouldn't have
Woo!
said that, man. I mean, clearly fucking didn't.
That was crazy. Just outplayed across the board. Shocker negative 9 and 13. Black 6 and 13. Like the weeks from AA actually pulled it out that bad. Powers not so much. A-hole 15 and 11 popping off. Just killed Shocker so many times. His bait with Shocker was 7. Wow.
Yeah.
That's so huge.
And I think that really just defines how that map went.
That's crazy. I did say, I have been saying Starseeker is the GOAT from day one. And he is. I think he just brings so much to that lineup. Like he just his play style is just great for them. Wow. Crazy. Woo! Should we